Hello everybody and welcome to what I can only describe as Touhou-vania, because it has an actual name. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it, so just gonna let that be that, and no, I don't want to watch it a second time. So I actually got this game to work. I just had to find a different download. Like this one, the previous download was just broken for some reason. Oh my god, the most threatening enemy of all time, a bird. So up does nothing. Alright. Can you just do that forever? I mean, it makes sense. You can fly, but... Oh, you don't actually have to hold it. There are apparently two other buttons, but I don't know what they do, or what they even are. Ah, but I should probably take this time to mention I've never played a Castlevania game in my life. Oh god. Oh god. The controls are already confusing me. I died to a bird. I'm usually more used to like Z being jump and X being something else. Okay, so you can shoot a thing, but it looks like you have a limited number. Oh god. How am I dying to birds? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's definitely going to take me a minute to get used to this control scheme. You know what, just die. There we go. You can't turn around, apparently. Which is weird. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Killing Birds Simulator. It's the game adaptation of the movie Birdemic. Ah, finally, something I recognize. Should probably cool it with the projectiles for a while. Never mind, that was a bad idea. It really messes me up that the jump button is different and you can't turn around while in the air. Oh, no bird here this time. Oh, god. Am I gonna get knocked into a pit like Castlevania 2 style? I've seen videos of that game. I haven't played it, but I've seen it. Alright. Starting to... Oh god. I'm not, however, getting used to enemies appearing from off screen. That is one thing that I'm not getting used to. Oh god. You can see every time that I try to jump. Well, damn. And you can see when I try to use the whip, too. And just like every other poorly designed game, pressing escape instantly closes it. Okay. Alright. Alright, so It actually takes me a while to get things properly set up. So, enjoy the opening cinematic thingy while I'm trying to fix my controls. Let me edit my keys, because there is no way I'm going to get anywhere like this. Oh, actually, you know what I could do? I could use my controller. It's kind of broken. The, L1 and L2 are, like, detached from the controller, so I can't use those, but just in general, I should be able to use this controller just fine. And I guess I have to, because for some reason the key config doesn't have any options for keyboards. It only lets you edit controllers. Great. Okay, I now have no idea what the buttons are because I don't know what key corresponds to what button. Wait, I have to press triangle to be able to... And I have to press triangle to advance through the dialogue too, and attack. But at least X is jump. Apparently there just isn't a pause. There's no way to pause. Start button doesn't work. Pressing enter doesn't work. Alright, let me change some more things. Wait, there is. It says start. Okay, it was just mapped to... What button is that? Start was mapped to R2. What? At this point, I genuinely have no idea if that's a problem with the game or a problem with my controller, because this controller was $5. Only reason I got it was so I could play games on like an emulator thing, because said console had too many buttons to map to a keyboard, so I got this controller for like $5. And I don't know what is at fault anymore. It's probably my controller, because I've had similar issues in the past. Okay, so there is an actual pause button. Oh. Already off to a great start. I just go super slowly because I can't anticipate anything off screen. God, what do you do in the sequel? Fight bees? Just come up already so I can attack you. My god, this fucking bird is just stalling. Come on. Okay, so you can kind of attack above you for like the split second that the whip is above you. Okay. I can manage this. I can get used to these controls. Never mind. Actually, correction, I can definitely get used to these controllers. Not controllers, controls. I pressed X while in the air, but I still went down the pit. I can get used to these controls. What I can't get used to is enemies coming from off screen, because the game resolution is like half of my screen wide. It's just this tiny little window in the middle of my screen. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Now I know how to play. Oh, the white ones are so fast. Could you have at least made them like fairies or something so that they, A, could actually be something from Touhou, and B, make me feel less ashamed for dying to them? Because, what... Who do you have to be killed by birds? Like, out of all the ways there are to die out there, that's the one. That's how you die. Birds. Oh, I knew I shouldn't trust that. Oh, there's no way to start flying again once you stop. I don't like that you can run into the sides of branches. He came from under me. What was I supposed to do about that? Platforming should be super simple because... Oh god, there are even birds up here. There's just nowhere that you're safe from these things. You know, I'm just gonna fly for a while. I have quite a few of these things. Great, more off-screen enemies, and apparently there are frogs now. Is this actually going to have anything to do with the Scarlet Devil Mansion? Or is it just going to be Reimu versus the forces of nature? Oh, it changes direction if you're on the other side of him. Oh, no. I don't know what I just got, but I got something. I don't trust this. Oh wait, never mind. There is absolutely nothing threatening going on. I'm guessing that's 10 of whatever I shoot when I'm flying. I bound that to like the circle button, by the way. Oh. Oh, I didn't know you'd charge into me. Another super embarrassing death. Dying to you. What? It disappeared. Okay, so she shoots like a star that goes up and one that goes down, but none right in front of you. I hate that you can't turn around in the air. I'm not doing well at this. She just doesn't get slowed down by anything. Oh, I just did a thing. How do I do that? I did a thing and now I don't know how to do it again. Ah, I tried to press jump. Ah, I hate that you can't turn around. What the fuck is up with that? Oh, and those have such limited range, too. Wait, I have to start the entire game over again. What? It just did it? I didn't press a single button. What? How do you do that? There isn't any other buttons? Okay, down and jump, okay. Doesn't explain how that happened when I wasn't... Whatever. I'm guessing that's just the game developer not wanting you to fly over the top. So they just put a really hard enemy up there. Well, hard compared to what's down here. Like an upgraded version of the blue things. Oh, apparently they just spawn if you're above the level. No? No, they do indeed just... Maybe they just show up if you get too far in the level without fighting a single enemy. Did the game just soft lock? Wait, what? I'm sorry? The blackbirds are so much easier to deal with. They're like crows or ravens or something. I honestly don't care what they are, but this is when the frogs start showing up. The controls are so slippery in the air. It's like you're sliding around on ice or something. Not to mention the ground controls aren't all that tight either. Go so slowly while in the air. The fighting games are so much easier because you have like a dash in that or whatever. You have a slide in this, but you don't have a dash. You can't like dash in the air or anything. You only get like 5 hits or something. It's crazy. Well, she gets like a lot. Oh my god, I actually did it. Wow, fairies are easily manipulated. Yeah, totally. That's the thing that happened. What you gonna... Oh, it's tell me. It's tell me. Good English. I would, like, want to test it out, but I don't have any. I have, like, 5. Oh, I get more. I think I'd like that a lot more than... Oh my god, more fucking frogs. Not more woodland creatures. The bird's got an upgrade. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. No, it was not affected. I would have assumed she would be super effective against frogs. Oh, that is not solid ground. Okay. What prevented me from just flying over here? Oh, hello, you thing. I wonder if I could have slid under that. Um, what the... I don't have time for your shit. It just swoops in with a frog for some reason. How is it carrying the frog? How is it carrying frogs the size of itself? As I continue from here. God, let me turn around in the air, jeez. Oh, you can just shoot those things anyway without flying. If you press up and, thing. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? It's Simon's Quest. You only get to get hit like 5 times, and there's no invincibility frames. Like, practically 0. You get hit, you get hit, and you get hit, and you get hit, and then you're dead. Whereas the other games that at least give you like a couple seconds. This one gives you 1 second. Oh my god, no, I'm not dealing with that. You can't make me. You look different. I mean, everyone looks different, but you most of all. Your outfit's completely different. Well, yours is at least the same color scheme as is yours. Everyone's outfit is different, but yours most of all. How is Hong hard to understand? Okay, this is comparably easier. Never mind. It was easier up until that point. What? I thought I changed it. Okay, I only get like 3 hits or something with her. Jesus, how do you avoid this? I was trying to stop flying, but it wouldn't work. The character is too slow and the attack's too fast. In like regular Touhou, the attacks are pretty fast too, but at least you're like really fast. You'll literally just go in the direction that you're pressing in Touhou. But in this, there's like all kinds of complicated nonsense. Oh, there's a health bar. I didn't even notice that. So I really have no hope of beating you if you have that much. You can't move and attack at the same time, so every time you attack, you pretty much have to let yourself get hit if she's going to come towards you. God, how do you... You just get stuck in the middle of that. And there's no way I was going to get out of that one. And you can't, like, cancel the attack either, so... Maybe this is what people were talking about when they said that this game was apparently like a disappointment or something. Because actually, while looking for the download that I'm playing right now, I found like a thread or something that said that this game was like really disappointing from like the trailer or whatever. Like they saw the trailer and thought it was going to be great, but then it wasn't. Anyway, I'm not doing that whole stage over again. You can go fuck yourself, game. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. So, I don't know what the deal is with me trying to play this game, but I just cannot do it. The controls, as I mentioned, are super slippery. In the air, you just like have this weird momentum where you move in a direction, and it takes you an eternity to slow down. And on the ground, if you start the whip, you can't like cancel out of it or anything, and then you get hit because you're standing still. And you die in like 3 hits or something. Well, depending on the attack. I noticed while editing this that certain attacks do more damage. Like, some will kill you in 3 hits, some will kill you in like 4, some 5. I think there are maybe even ones that do 6? I don't know, something like that. But everything in the air, like both flying and jumping, just has this weird momentum to it. And in a game where you need to be so precise to be able to avoid the attacks, you really shouldn't have to deal with that kind of stuff. I mean, these momentum mechanics feel like they belong in a Sonic game, not like a side-scroller bullet hell game. But who knows? Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. If there's something that I'm not doing that I should be doing, tell me in the comments. If I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, tell me in the comments. I currently have no plans to play the sequel, because I want to hear people's input before I do it. I want you guys to tell me, is it a situation where it's like, oh, if you don't like the first game, then you're likely not going to like the second game either? Because if that's the case, then I'm probably not going to play the second game, but if you think that what I'm saying is reasonable and that at least some or maybe all of the issues I'm talking about get fixed, or maybe it isn't as unfair, then tell me. I'll probably play the sequel if you think that it's better. And is this just a case of this game was meant for, like, die-hard veterans of both games? Like, you have to be really good at both Touhou and Castlevania to be able to play this. Like, the difficulty curve of this game picks up right after the end of any Castlevania game. Tell me if that's the case, or something similar. I don't know. You people probably know this game more than me, since it was one of the highest voted games out of all the fan games that I got asked to play. Anyway, thoughts in the comments. Thoughts. That's what the comment section is for. I read every comment that YouTube notifies me about. Just tell me stuff. Tell me those things. Answer my damn questions. And we'll just have to see if I can actually play the second game. Or if it's only suitable for people who have, like, been speedrunning all of the Castlevania games for several years. Thank you for watching, and enjoy this heavily edited part. This part that took me like a good half hour to edit. This like couple seconds that took me a half hour to edit. That was originally going to be the intro of this video, but it was just like a silly reference, and maybe people wouldn't think that I was joking or something like that, because I booted up the game and it was silent, like there's no music, and it immediately made me think of another YouTuber I watched, so I basically one-to-one copied his joke, just as a fun little reference thing. I decided not to make it the intro, but I worked too hard on it for you to not see it, so here you go. Enjoy. So you know how some games have like an intro to kind of set you up and show you what you're in for? This game does it pretty well, I think. Whoa, guys, do you hear that? Do you hear that sweet music? Do you hear that sweet audio? Those amazing pianos and those epic romantic trumpets? And oh my gosh, the music— Nope, wait, there isn't any. Nope, none. Literally zero. Zero audio is present right now.